The time has come for Satan and all the forces of darkness to try and destroy God's people once and for all. Spoiler alert, they lose, we win. Come and see. Satan is let loose. For 1,000 years, the earth has blossomed under the leadership of King Jesus. However, when 1,000 years have passed, Satan will be set free for a short time. His desire is to raise an army and march into the city of Jerusalem and destroy it. But where will he find people that are stupid enough to join him in this suicidal attack? The mortals who join Satan. All Christians who survive the tribulation will come into the kingdom in their mortal bodies. They will be fully human, so they will procreate and have children. These children will not have experienced the sinful world we currently live in. They all would have heard stories from their family members and others about the Battle of Armageddon, which happened 1,000 years ago. But they still possess a sin nature, and some of them will rebel against King Jesus. Satan will deceive a great multitude of these mortals from around the world. They will be known as Gog and Magog. Satan will personally lead these idiots into battle against God and Jerusalem. The final battle. These deceived mortals, along with the devil, will march to Jerusalem and surround the city. The battle, though, is very anticlimactic, because God will simply call down fire from heaven, which will kill every single person on the battlefield. God always wins. God will then have Satan cast into the lake of fire, where the Antichrist and the prophet have been for 1,000 years. And they will be tortured there forever because of their rebellion. This is the last of Satan, for he will spend all of eternity in torment for his crimes. The great white throne judgment. It is now time for Jesus to judge all of mankind from every age who rejected the Father's plan of salvation. John saw this dramatic scene unfold as unsaved people appeared before Jesus. All of these souls came from hell, the sea, and earth. In a moment that is hard to describe, both heaven and earth as we know it are destroyed. You could even say they were uncreated and burned up. The souls that are about to be judged have nowhere to run or hide. It's time to face Judge Jesus. Let me make it clear. No believer will appear at the great white throne. This judgment is for all of those who were not born again. Since they did not have saving faith, their names will not appear in the book of life. So other books will be open with records of all of their works. The deeds of men can never earn salvation, so the verdict will be passed. And all of these people will be cast into the lake of fire for all of eternity. Finally, the stain of sin will forever be removed. The new heaven and new earth. God will then create a new heaven and a new earth, one without sin or defect. This will be the perfect world, and one day we're going to live in it. But wait, it only gets so much better. The New Jerusalem. The New Jerusalem will then descend from the sky. This massive city will be about 1,400 miles in length and width and 1,400 miles high. This city is so big that it could fit all the land between New York to Houston, Texas. Its walls are 216 feet thick, and it is shaped like the Holy of Holies. All of the building materials found in the city are precious metals and gems. These materials, which people fought wars over and robbed others for, will be considered everyday building supplies. There will be no temple in the city because the Father and Son are there. There will be no need for the sun or moon because of God's glory, which fills it with light. The river and tree of life will also be there, and there will be no more curse. John writes, "Nothing unclean will ever enter it, nor anyone who does what is detestable or false, but only those written in the Lamb's book of life." We will spend all of eternity on the new earth. Who knows what wonderful things we will see and what we will do there? All we can say is, "Come, Jesus, come." And that is theology and our future reality for everyday life.